because what I do is I have my producer finds these articles, and I never read them. And he gives me the gist of it, and I just react. And sometimes I'm like, oh, why did you say that?
Right.
When I heard about the submarine people, the first thing I said was, what kind of stupid,
Yeah.
But I forget, like I got empathy for the people still.
I do too.
They're dumb as fuck, but being trapped in a box that's one of the worst ways to go.
And they haven't found them yet, but they're hearing banging now.
Yeah,
what does that mean? I mean, they have 30 hours, less than 30 hours now, before they run out of air.
Yeah, I think they're dead. I think they're already gone.
Well, if there's banging, if someone's banging.
As of Tuesday afternoon, they had 40 to 41 hours. That was 24 hours ago now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
As of recording.
So they got like 20 hours.
Yeah, like everybody that's still alive is really sleepy right now.
Jesus Christ.
5 or 6 a.m. Thursday, Eastern Standard Time is when they run out of breathable air.
Tomorrow morning. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Well, that's if they're all still alive.
True.
Right?
Right.
I think somebody on there might have made a heroic sacrifice or something.
What does that do for anybody?
It leaves the air for one person to breathe.
Do you think someone killed someone so they have more air?
I think somebody might have killed themselves so everybody else had more air.
How are you going to kill yourself in front of everybody on a little tiny submarine smaller than this room?
Just have somebody choke you out.
You know how much energy it would take to choke someone out?
Yeah, because remember,
You'd rather just sit still.
One of them down there with their son. Can you imagine being on there with your child? You like,
oh my God,
baby, look, daddy showed you how to do. I showed you how to do the rear naked.
Oh my God.
Finish me off. Live for the rest of us.
Oh my God. I don't think that anybody's going to do that. I think they're just going to assume they're all going to die together.
Yeah?
Yeah. If they die together. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea, like, what ability they have to pull that thing up.
Yeah. Oh, can you imagine what's on the cell phones? Like these hours now. Like, they still had hope yesterday, probably.
Oh, my God.
But, like, right now, can you imagine?
Oh, my God.
Or being the guy that forgot your charger?
Well, the crazy thing is Jamie pointed this out yesterday, and it's there's lawsuits, apparently. Did you point it out? Were you the one to, no, you didn't tell me. Someone told me in the green room.
I did.
It was you?
About the window?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was you. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah, the guy.
So tell people.
Yeah, someone yesterday I read that there was a lawsuit in 2018. A whistleblower was trying to report that the window, the glass wasn't rated for that depth.
Yeah.
And they fired him apparently.
I'll send it to you, Jamie. Yeah, you sent it to me on Twitter. Oh, you found it? Okay. Oceangate was warned of potential for catastrophic problems with Titanic mission. Titanic mission. What's it say? January 2018. The company's engineering team was about to hand over the craft, named Titan, to the crew who would be responsible for ensuring the safety of its future passengers. But the experts inside and outside the company were beginning to sound alarms. Oceangate's director of marine operations, David Lockridge, started working on a report around the time, according to court documents, ultimately producing a scathing document to which he said the craft needed more testing and stressed the potential dangers of the passengers of the Titan as the submersible reached extreme depths. 2 months later, Oceangate faced similar dire calls from more than 36 people, industry leaders, deep-sea explorers, and oceanographers who warned in a letter to its chief executive, Stockton Rush, that the company's experimental approach and its decision to forego a traditional assessment could lead to potentially catastrophic problems with the Titanic mission. So apparently they've done it 100 times?
Yeah, that's not enough. Yeah, they've done it 100 times.
Imagine being number 99 and you hear about this.
Yeah, I read too this morning, some reporter was on one. He was on the boat last year, and it got lost for like 5 hours, the submersible.
Oh.
And he didn't say anything.
Oh, my God. It says Mr. Lockridge reported learning that the viewport that lets the passengers see outside the craft was only certified to work at depths of up to 1,300 meters. That is far less than would be necessary for trips to the Titanic, which is nearly 4,000 meters below the ocean surface. The paying passengers would not be aware and would not be informed of this experimental design. Lawyers for Mr. Lockridge wrote in court filings. The meeting led Oceangate to fire Mr. Lockridge. Wow. According to court documents filed by both sides, Oceangate has said in court records that he was not an engineer, that he refused to accept information for the company's engineering team, and that the acoustic monitoring of the hull strength was better than the kind of testing that Mr. Lockridge felt necessary. The company said in its lawsuit that it appeared Mr. Lockridge was trying to be fired. Mr. Lockridge responded by alleging wrongful termination. Legal battle ended in a settlement later in 2018. So it seems like it was him, but 24 other people? The separate warning
38
came from
experts.
received the same year from 38 experts in the submersible craft industry. All of them were members of the Manned Underwater Vehicles Committee of the Marine Technology Society, a 60-year-old industry group that promotes studies and teaches the public about ocean technology. The experts wrote in their letter to Mr. Rush that they had unanimous concern about the way the Titan was developed and about the planned missions to the Titanic wreckage.
Oh, look at this shit. The letter said that Oceangate's marketing of the Titan had been at minimum misleading because it claimed that the submersible would meet or exceed the safety standards of a risk assessment company known as DNV, even though the company had no plans to have the craft formally certified by the agency.
Oh, God. People are gross. Money. It's always money.
It's always money.
It's always money.